Tevaughn Campbell joins us. You rejoined the Riders in the offseason. Can you take us through how that process happened?
It was fairly easy, quick and easy. But my agent was talking to Corey Mace on the phone a lot, and kind of just passed the word to me. Had some time to think about it, reflect, and kind of pulled the trigger on that.
You said it was easy, but were there other teams in the mix from a CFL perspective?
I didn't really ask my agent that. He kind of just told me the Riders were interested. I didn't really say, hey, is anyone else interested? I just said, all right, let me know like what's going to happen, what they're trying to do.
You had been in the NFL for a number of years. Did it cross your mind to perhaps wait that out and see if another NFL opportunity came your way?
I think I waited long enough at that time. It was probably, I'm pretty sure it was at the end of the NFL season, so I kind of just wrote off the NFL at that point because it's been, an entire year, and I was just looking forward to the next journey.
What was it like for you being a Canadian defensive back in the NFL and showing people that not only could you be on a team, but you could start and make plays?
It was great, man. Like just going out there, as like you said, as a Canadian, and showing people that we belong in the league as much as anyone else, and we're capable, and we are just as competitive, physical, athletic as anyone else.
Who were some of the key people in the NFL that believed in you to give you that shot to start?
I think when I first got to the Chargers, the entire coaching staff there, from my DB coach Milo to the head coach, and they really put a lot of their trust in me, and it showed when, 1 week I was on practice squad, next week I was a starting nickel. So, no, they definitely put a lot of trust in me. To this day, I still contact my DB coaches. So, yeah, no, good connection.
What's your favorite moment or moments from your time in the NFL?
Just being around great people, man. I know it sounds cliche, but scoring touchdowns and getting interceptions is great and all, but just the connections you make with people. I've made a lot of great friends, a lot of brothers, and just being able to hold those relationships near and dear to my heart, it means a lot.
Your NFL career wrapped up. You come back to a city that you're familiar with, having played your collegiate football at the University of Regina. How much did that connection draw you back?
A lot. It had a lot to do with it. I think if it was another team, it would be a little more difficult. Obviously, the coaches did have a big part in that as well. But I'm familiar with Regina, so I know how the winters get. I know how the summers get. I know how the fans get.
Do you remember how you were as a player coming out with the Rams going into your pro career and how much you've developed since?
Oh yeah. I remember just coming out like I was just like so wide-eyed and just kind of looking at everything like, oh man, like this is crazy. I remember, so my first year I went to the Stampeders, and my DB coach was there. He was our safety at the time. And just seeing him from that perspective when I was there to seeing him now, I'm just like, you're really the same person. The only thing that changes me is just like the maturity of just maturing in the league and as a player and as a person, really. Just, it changed a lot. I could see a big, big difference.
You were known for your speed coming out of the University of Regina. What's the secret sauce to it?
I don't know. Genetics, maybe. I got that Jamaican blood in me, so that might have a lot to do with it. But I mean, I kind of focus on speed. A lot of my training is geared around speed. I think if you're a corner, I mean, there's a lot of great attributes to have. Speed is probably the number one. A lot of coaches look for speed in corners.
Is there something that you do to keep that speed up as your career has gone along?
Just live a happy life. I don't know, just train with great track coaches, train with great people around you, and push yourself to new limits. I know people get a little complacent when they get older and they think they don't need to focus on speed anymore or working out, but no, that's kind of the forefront of my training is speed. I'll be on the track a lot.
Do you have a special eating plan that helps this speed?
Nah, I eat food. I eat good food. I eat the good Jamaican diet.
I think it was Usain Bolt that ate
nuggets or something?
a bunch of bananas every day or something. What about the nuggets too?
When he went to the Olympics, he said he ate a bunch of chicken nuggets from McDonald's. And like I know there's a big theory behind nutrition and whatnot, but I think nutrition works different for a lot of people. But I like peanut butter, so my thing, I eat a lot of peanut butter. Natural peanut butter, though.
I was going to say, are we talking just peanuts, peanut butter?
Yeah, just peanuts. Peanuts, and that's it.
None of the processed stuff.
None of that Kraft or Not to name brand and name drop things, but yeah, just natural.
That's what I'm saying, man. Keep it natural. Tevaughn Campbell joins us. He's our homegrown feature. What's it been like to be in training camp, in preseason games now, head into the regular season with Corey Mace as your head coach and defensive coordinator?
It's good. I'm just excited. I'm ready to get the season started. I think preseason was a good start to the career, but I feel like regular season will really set it off and, see the speed of the game, see the routes, the offense, everything, what teams are trying to attack.
Do you think that you'll be locked in there at that field side corner spot, or could you flip over to the boundary if need be?
I think for this game we're playing left and right, so we're playing both field and boundary side. So, yeah, hopefully we continue that throughout the season. You never know. Like some teams we might game plan a little different, but, yeah, for right now we're starting left and right.
There's only 2 starting Canadian corners to enter 2025. That's you and Tyrell Ford with the Edmonton Elks. But there's a pretty big disparity there in terms of your salary. Would you say that you took a hometown discount to come to the Riders?
I think my main focus was on just winning the Grey Cup. I spent so long just not getting to the big game that I'm just more focused on winning this Grey Cup and getting a ring, having the hardware to show for it. It wasn't too much about the numbers. It was just coming back and winning.
How important was it for you to come to a team that seems like it's on the rise to potentially win, as you said?
No, it's very important. I think this team is as capable as anyone else, and to be honest, I think we have a great shot at getting it this year. I think we're going to go to it this year, so just wait till November and see us in there.
What makes you so confident? Just
the team, the coaches. The coaches instill it in you from day one of camp. They kind of, this is with every team. You could say, our coaches, blah, 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 blah. But nah, if you look at our coaches and our coaching staff, it's people who play, people who know the game, people who have been in our positions that are setting us up for success.
Can you give us an idea about what Coach Mace is like behind the scenes, specifically when it comes to defense?
I think he's just a genuine, real person. He's real with you. He's real with you as a player and as a person. He's not, he doesn't treat you like, you're playing on a team that I coach. He treats you like an individual that is equal to everyone in that room, in that building. You're not just a player, you're a person, first and foremost. So you have a lot of say in, what goes on behind the camera and all that kind of stuff. So it's not, like I said the other day, it's not a hierarchy. Like he doesn't stand at the top and say, these are the rules, listen to what I say. He kind of lets you play free and be who you are.
What do you think it's going to be like for you the first time back in Regina for a home opener, running out of the tunnel to bring him out wearing the green and white?
I think it'll be fun. I'm just excited. I think it'll be great, man, just to come back to where it started like nine years ago and just even earlier because I was here when I was with the Rams. But, yeah, just coming out to that, bring him out, still playing. Nah, it's going to be crazy.
That's what I was just thinking. It's almost been a decade since you played here, and you're still playing at a high level. How is that possible?
I don't know. Just good sleep, water, good diet, good food, and just believe you can do it. I think at one point I sat back and said, is this the peak of my athleticism? And that was probably like 5 years ago, so it wasn't.
Still going strong.
Yeah, oh yeah.
We wish you the best of luck this season, Tevaughn, and thanks for joining us.
Thank you.